Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. Alright, so this is the first YouTube video with this new camera. I've got an iPhone, yay. And actually, I remember a few weeks back, somebody in the comment section was like, "You're one of those jerks with an iPhone." I didn't quite know what they were talking about, but now I'm a jerk with an iPhone. Before I was using a Google phone. It was the first incarnation of Google phones, and if you've seen the Back on the Vostoks video, you saw some footage of it when I was recording at the Sports Club, the locker situation there. So as you can see, it's not something I could just really use to make proper videos with. I think the resolution was something like 100 by 200 pixels or something like that. So it's good to have a usable camera in my pocket now. And you know, if you know who Chase Jarvis is, he's a photographer, and one of his claims to fame is the saying, "The best camera is the one you have with you." And I think that's a great saying. True enough. You can see some taxis behind me, some cars. One of the good things about having a camera with you all the time is you can make videos all the time. It's rocket science, right? But I was thinking that I could start doing some non-watch related videos, and so this is sort of a this is a warning. This is a warning if you are not inclined to see non-watch related videos. Well, here's your warning. Get out now while you can. Well, you know, I don't know if I'll go through this with this, but what do you guys think about that? Would you like to see non-watch related videos? You know, I live in Japan, and there's oftentimes when I'm walking around and I think that's kind of interesting, and people might want to see that. So I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm going to become a J vlogger, as they're called, but I'd like to branch out a little bit. So what do you think of that? What do you think of that? All right, let's see. Let's bring watches into it. I can't leave you without saying something about watches, and I think I'll weigh in about Paul Thorpe and his decision to close his channel. Now, let me just say first that besides his farewell video, I had never seen a Paul Thorpe video. I mean, I had seen his face and his videos in the thumbnail, but it's just one of those things. I hadn't gotten around to clicking one, and I knew I would eventually, but I was too late, and so they're gone. So unfortunately, I don't even know what a Paul Thorpe video was like, so I missed out. But I've often thought about security, and having a watch channel is, in a way, it's asking for it. Now, I live in Japan, and it's a safe country. If I lived in the States, or if I lived in Australia or America, it's not quite as safe, and there are quite a few desperate people there, more desperate. You know, it's not to say that there's not crime here, but I don't think I would have a watch channel if I lived in one of those countries. I think I'd be a lot less likely to have a watch channel. And it's, you know, it's really, sometimes it's surprising and amazing to me that, you know, people like Archie, they haven't gotten rolled yet, and that's great, and I hope he doesn't. But I would be concerned, and I think you know, strategically placed announcements on your channel, like, you know, I'm going to the bank to put all my watches in, or I'm not going to name them, but one of my new favorite watch channels announcement that 99% of what he has is in the bank, and so, you know, read between the lines. Plus, he's got a gun. You wouldn't want to rob that guy anyway. He's just too nice, and you wouldn't want to rob such a smiley guy. I'm not talking about Archie. I'm talking about one of my new favorite watch channels who he keeps it watch related. There's not a lot of talk of Thai prostitution, and yeah, I'll bring him up in the future, I'm sure. But I do remember him commenting on one of my videos back in my mullet days. I believe it was something like with a mullet, oy vey, was what it was. I don't remember many comments, but I remember that one. Anyway, one of my favorite new, my new channels that I love to watch. And speaking, oh, okay, what am I doing? Keeping its anonymity. Okay, it's Mark Goldberg. Okay, I mean somebody's gonna write in the section anyway, in the comment section. I'm really looking forward to his new forthcoming video about why he is unsubscribed to Archie. Sort of the negative points of Archie. I feel for that way of thinking. You know, my opinions on Archie has evolved a lot recently, and you know, Mimi T, one word, cringe. Wow. Yeah, advice for Mimi T. Making a YouTube success, sitting with Archie in his studio, likely not to happen. Get yourself an iPhone and, you know, get some young friends and frolic on the beach and do some things related to your age group. 40-year-old men, it's probably not the demographic you really want to appeal to if you're wearing that much clothes. Okay, so yeah, that's a strange phenomenon, and I gotta be honest. I mean, it keeps me away from Archie's channel. I see Mimi T, and she's a nice girl, but you know, I just don't have the minutes in a day to spare for that kind of nonsense. But anyway, I got off on a tangent there. Okay, security, yeah, take care. You know, I will say one thing that I wanted to say. Wow, this iPhone's heavy. I would like to show you guys where I keep my watches, and it's one of the things, you know, the thought of security that has kept me from doing that, because, you know, I don't want to show you all my secret hiding places. Yeah, security, you got to be careful. All right, hopefully the takeaway is that, and, you know, hopefully Paul Thorpe will come back and I can check out some of his videos. Anyway, take care, see you next time, bye-bye.